What's up YouTube, Infamous Beats here. This tutorial is gonna be pretty quick and I'm gonna show you the basic techniques of EQing. I will also be uploading some presets for you to download so you can speed up the process, and I'm gonna show you actually how to import them in Fruity Parametric EQ too. So let's get started. Let's open up a new project in FL Studio.
Infamous Beats, bitch.
This is the basic pattern. It's just a kick and a snare. So now you want to open up the mixer by clicking on these bars here, right here, and you want to go to the first free insert that you see. As you can see, there's no effects, no anything on it, and you want to click on the first channel. As you can see, it's already highlighted. If I click on this one, it will turn green. If I click on this one, now I'm gonna select the kick. Go to insert 1, right click with your mouse, link selected channels to this track, and as you see, it will change name. And right now, if I play it, there, you see it picks up. Instead earlier it would have just been playing in the master track. So right now the snare is playing in the master track. Instead, if I do it like this, if I select the snare right now and I go to insert 3 and I click on Ctrl L, it's pretty much the same. It links the selected channel to this track. Okay, let me turn these off. There, now you see that the snare is lighting up as well. Alright, so let's start with the kick. This is just for instructional purpose because all the presets will be available online for you to download, so you don't really need this part, but it's just to show you the basic idea of EQing. So I will be using Fruity Parametric EQ2. And the thing with EQing is pretty much you try to boost the frequencies that you need and you want to stand out in the mix, and pretty much you take everything else that you don't need off. So for the kick, you can see, right, you don't need to have the perfect ear for it, but you can see the bands lighting up. Right, you see. So this is a pretty basic kick. As you can see, it's lighting up a lot around 50. And in this part, it's not really lighting up at all. So what you can do is you pretty much just take the band down. And that's what it does. So now all this part is pretty much mute. Once you start mixing a lot of instruments, it tends to get crowded and frequencies tend to collide. You just pretty much take out the frequencies that you don't need. In this way you can leave more room for the whole mix to breathe and to sound better and clearer, and actually have also more bass and be more specific to the frequencies that you want in your mix. So as you can see, now we can take off the real bass because we don't need it, because it's too bassy like this. And to find the main frequency that sounds best, you want to drag a single marker by clicking on it all the way up to find the acoustic sweet spot right there. And then once it sounds best to you, usually with the kick it's around 110, then you just drag it down. You find the main frequency and you just drag it down like this. What this does is pretty much it will boost the frequency that you need. In this case it's the thump or the kick, and it will cut off everything else. This is the basic idea of mixing. So you pretty much just boost some frequencies that you want, usually the ones that are lighting up the most, where the bands are showing the most and they're lasting longer, which are the fundamental frequencies of the sound. And then you just want to take everything else away. So this is the basic idea. This is a kick. Now I'm gonna go on with the snare. So what you want to do with the snare is basically boost this clap part, this last part at the end. Take out the mids a little bit because this area tends to make the mix sound kind of muddy, so you don't want that. And then boost the highs a little bit. So as you can see, I boosted certain frequencies that I wanted to add more clarity to the mix and everything, and I took off something that I didn't need. So this is again the basic idea of mixing. All this will be already available and pre-made for you to download. So what I'm gonna do now is actually show you how to import the presets that I've made available for you online. How to actually import the presets inside your parametric EQ so that you can already start mixing right away. Now you just go to the left hand side of the screen to the bar right here, and you go to plugin presets, effects, parametric EQ2, and you click on Windows Shell menu by right clicking on the mouse, and then you press open or explore. And what this does is it will find the path to your folder with all the presets and everything inside the parametric EQ2. So what you do is you take the folder that you have downloaded from the link below in the description, and you see there's a whole bunch of presets right here. So what you do is you select them all and you press Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V to copy them in, or you can just drag them like this. Easy. So by doing this now, they will show up. See? Now all the EQing presets are imported in your Fruity Parametric EQ2. Let's now open up the 808 and let's put it in channel 2. So Ctrl+L, and this will link the channel to the selected channel. As you can see now, it's showing up right here. And now we can use the presets that are already ready for you to go. So presets, as you can see now, it says 808, and bow, this is what you get. These are some presets, then you can play around with them, boosting certain frequencies and cutting some other off. Like for instance, you could do this, because you don't need all this part pretty much, because this is a bass, so it's an 808, and you don't really need anything above 250 till like this. It could work as well. Let me show you real quick what the kick preset sounds like. I have two different presets, kick and kick hard knock. I'm actually be using this one, kick hard knock. Now let's see with the snare presets. Snare. There you go. That's it. Add a little bit of reverb on the snare. A little bit, I said. And then this way it's much easier to just mix everything, you know. Then you can mix it all up. So I hope you get the basic idea of EQing, and go ahead and download all my presets, and this will save you some time while mixing everything and getting ready to go.